Hey guys, welcome back, I'm Jay. In this episode, we're gonna look at AWS Transit Gateway. AWS Transit Gateway is a network transit hub that interconnects VPCs and on-premises networks. Transit Gateway simplifies your network by acting as a central hub, so that each new connection is only made once. Transit Gateway consolidates the routing configuration for each network with a hub and spoke architecture. Each spoke network only needs to connect to the Transit Gateway to gain access to other connected networks. VPC Peering enables network connection between two VPCs, and lets you route traffic between them privately. When you need a simple network for a small number of VPCs, it's manageable to set up VPC peering connections. As the number of VPCs grows, you have more complex requirements for your network. Because VPC peering doesn't allow transitive connections, you need to set up a VPC peering for each connection. If you need to access these VPCs from your corporate networks, you need to set up separate network gateways for communications between different VPCs and your corporate networks, and configure complex routing rules for your networks. VPC peering is not scalable when you have complex network requirements. Transit Gateway simplifies network setups for VPC to VPC communication. Transit Gateway is a highly available and scalable service that consolidates routing configurations with a hub and spoke architecture. Each spoke network only needs to connect to the Transit Gateway to gain access to other connected networks. Transit Gateway routes all traffic between your VPCs and corporate networks, and you have a centralized service to manage and monitor all networks. Transit VPC is an alternative hub and spoke architecture for networking between VPCs. In a Transit VPC network, one central hub VPC connects with every spoke VPC, through a VPN connection using BGP over IPsec. The central VPC contains EC2 instances with software appliances that route incoming traffic to their destinations with the VPN overlay. Transit VPC comes with its own challenges, such as high costs for running virtual appliances, limited throughput over VPN tunnels, and additional management overheads. For example, customers have to manage the availability and redundancy of EC2 instances. Transit Gateway provides a number of advantages over Transit VPC. Transit Gateway is a managed service that abstracts away the complexity of VPN connections with many VPCs. With Transit Gateway, you don't need to manage or scale software appliances running on EC2 instances. AWS manages the scalability of Transit Gateway and all resources to route traffic. Transit Gateway offers high availability by providing a highly available and redundant multi-AZ infrastructure. Transit Gateway can improve the bandwidth for cross-VPC communication to burst speeds of 50 gigabits per second per AZ. Transit Gateway streamlines user costs to a simple per hour per gigabyte transferred model. Transit Gateway reduces latency by removing EC2 proxies and the need for VPN encapsulation. Transit Gateway is a regional service. A Transit Gateway acts as a regional virtual router for traffic flowing between on-premises networks and VPCs in the same region. You cannot connect a Transit Gateway in one region to VPCs in different regions directly. You can create transitive interconnections between VPCs in different regions using inter-region Transit Gateway peering. Transit Gateway supports peering connections between transit gateways in different regions. With Transit Gateway peering, VPCs in different regions can communicate with each other. A Transit Gateway can have peering connections with multiple transit gateways in different regions. Traffic using inter-region Transit Gateway peering is encrypted and always stays on the AWS global network. Because traffic never traverses the public internet, thereby reducing threats, such as common exploits and DDoS attacks. Inter-region Transit Gateway peering encrypts traffic with no single point of failure. In this episode, we've learned the AWS Transit Gateway. Transit Gateway is a network hub that interconnects VPCs and on-premises networks. Transit Gateway simplifies your network by acting as a central hub, where each new connection is only made once. Transit Gateway consolidates routing configurations for each network with a hub and spoke architecture. Each spoke network only needs to connect to the Transit Gateway to gain access to other connected networks. Transit Gateway is more scalable and cost-effective solution for VPC intercommunication than other solutions, such as VPC Peering or Transit VPC. Transit Gateway is a regional service. You cannot connect a Transit Gateway in one region to VPCs in different regions directly. However, you can create transitive interconnections between VPCs in different regions, using inter-region Transit Gateway peering. Okay, that's all for Transit Gateway. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.
Hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. If you liked the video, please help us and hit the like button. If you want to watch more tutorials, please subscribe to the Cloudemy TV channel. Make sure to turn on the notification and stay tuned. At Cloudemy, we're passionate about cloud and AI technology. Please share your feedback and thoughts in the comments below. Feel free to let us know what topics you'd like to watch. Happy watching and happy learning.